let's talk about YouTube and how you use it for client acquisition, lead generation, whatever you want to call it. You did mention when we said that we searched out social media management, you popped up, you said the SEO on YouTube is working. So I have a background in SEO, but I'll be honest, I've been kind of lured away by the drug that is short form content over the last 3 years successfully, but still nonetheless, I've been lured away. And now as I see the market shift, I'm like, oh yeah, it's time to put some focus back on YouTube. So if we're talking about YouTube SEO, what's changed since you've been in the industry so long? What's working right now? What are some of the key factors or metrics that we need to look at or implement in order to be successful with YouTube SEO?
Yeah. Well, as a non-SEO person, I can tell you very much in layman's terms. I mean, I am not, like I said, I've always had a blog. I know the basics, but I'm not a pro by any means. For me, my approach to YouTube SEO has always just been find a keyword. Find a keyword that you want to rank for and make sure that keyword is all over the place appropriately, of course. So don't like keyword stuff your description box. But, for me, like I said, my biggest course, the Social Media Management Accelerator. So for a very long time, social media management or social media manager was in almost every single one of my video titles. Nowadays, I've kind of broadened that a little bit once I sort of earned those top spots, if you will, in the SEO rankings and built up email lists and things like that. And just diversified my own personal interests, because at the end of the day, I have to like what I'm creating videos about. I would get bored if that was all that I did forever. But yeah, for a good year or so, I was like, I'm going to make social media manager videos. So title, social media manager, description box, making sure that in that first 1 to 2 lines in the YouTube description box, you also have either repeating that keyword or a different variation. So if the title is social media manager Q&A, I might write in the description box, today I'm going to answer your questions about social media management, like kind of giving those alternative phrasings early on. And then tags are not quite as important. At least that's what YouTube says, but I still max them out. I still use as many tags as are going to be truly relevant and appropriate. And I do the same thing there. I copy the title, put that in the tags. They're long form tags. So different phrasings, different spellings. Sometimes if people, often misspell a phrase or your name or something like that, putting that in there. And yeah, that's kind of the extent of the SEO. And then also I think it comes down to just, your content strategy and what you're talking about, making sure that you are paying attention to what's trending, what's going on in the market and responding to those things. Because you can we talked about niching earlier. I think you can be too niche sometimes. If you were talking about like a very, very technical, super niche thing that people aren't searching for, well, it can be the best video ever, but people aren't going to see it. So you have to find a way to kind of tie it back to a greater topic that maybe people are talking about. A tool that I really like is called TubeBuddy. It's a browser extension that you can use to kind of analyze your keywords, analyze your titles, and see. It gives you a score of, the competition compared with the search volume. So how likely you are to actually rank. So those are my best SEO tips.
Yeah, you don't want to rank for something that nobody's searching for. It's like Manhattan real estate versus real estate in the middle of the Arizona desert. There's a reason why land in the Arizona desert's $10,000 an acre, and there's a reason why land in Manhattan is millions and millions and millions of dollars a block. So, yeah, that's a good tip.